The usual hustle and bustle of Times Square, disrupted late Monday night by the sights and sounds of sirens, NYPD officers, bullet shell casings, and evidence markers. The hallmarks of a triple shooting that sent 3 teenage boys to the hospital. Police say some kind of dispute broke out between a male suspect and the 3 teens before the suspect pulled out a gun and fired. He hit all 3 teens in the legs and shoulders and then took off.
We were very worried with a child also. We wanted to, actually we are not staying in the middle of the city because of safety reasons. We are shifting today in Queens.
This family in from Germany telling us Tuesday they intentionally booked only a one-night stay in a Times Square hotel and will spend the rest of their trip staying in Queens. They were not aware of the triple shooting, but Ronnie Mazumder says his perception of safety in Times Square helped drive the lodging decision. But not everyone here is worried about crime.
I would say no. We have been to New York several times. We feel comfortable here. We like coming here.
The latest NYPD crime stats for the entire Midtown South precinct, which includes Times Square, reveals that just about every violent crime category is down double-digit percentage points. Year to date, there were 2 shooting incidents in 2022 and now 3 this year following Monday's incident. Zoom out for a bigger picture comparison, and the shooting incidents, again, not just in Times Square but precinct-wide, are down 71% compared to 2021. Mayor Eric Adams, speaking Tuesday, says he's a firm believer that when it comes to fighting crime, perception is just as important as reality, and promised an arrest in this latest incident.
Oftentimes, when we catch them, they are frequent flyers. It's the same people committing the same crimes over and over again. You're seeing young people showing acts of violence, and we got to really zero in on that.
Times Square Alliance President Tom Harris says crime stats specifically in Times Square are currently at near record lows.
We need to work together with the elected officials, with the city administration to come up with solutions for some of the challenges that we face so that we can all feel safe.
So, as is typically the case with the NYPD, it's what you see and what you don't see. Based on our previous reporting, we can tell you it's many more than just 130 uniformed officers. There's an untold number of plainclothes units on the streets here in Times Square, in addition to a blanket of electronic surveillance. We're live in Times Square this evening. Jay Dow, Pix 11 News.